Consider the equation. Say x plus y is equal to 6. I want to find all the solutions. Okay, I want to find all the solutions. So if only one equation is given, it has plenty of solution. Nishit, Samruddhi, is it correct? If we have only one equation, it has many solutions. You agree with me? Correct? Please respond. Yes, it has plenty of solutions. For example, x equal to 0 and y equal to 6 is a solution. Why? Just put x equal to 0 and y equal to 6. 0 plus 6 equal to 6. Satisfied. 0, 6 is a solution. If you put x equal to 1 and y equal to 5, it is also another solution. Why? If you put x equal to 1 and y equal to 5, 1 plus 5 equal to 6 is a solution. So there are so many solutions. So like this, etc, etc. I want to get all the solutions graphically. I want to find all the solutions graphically. What I am saying is, I have a single equation like this. I have a single equation in two variables. If you have only one equation, it has so many solutions. 0, 6 is a solution, because if I put x 0 and y 6, equation is satisfied. If I put x equal to 1 and y equal to 5, it is satisfied. Like that. So there are so many solutions. My objective is, I want all the solutions in a graph sheet. I want all the solutions of this equation in a graph. So we have to take a graph sheet. Have you heard about the graph? Graph sheet, have you heard about that? Drawing graph. You studied in 9th standard, drawing graph. Understood? Do you remember that? X-axis, y-axis. Have you heard about that? X-axis and y-axis. Samruddhi,
Yes,
Nishit, okay. You have already heard about that. X-axis, y-axis. So my objective is, I want all the solution in a graph sheet. That is my objective. So for that purpose, what is the equation given to us? X plus y equal to 6. Is it correct? X plus y equal to 6. Draw a table like this. So I told you my objective is, I want all the solutions on a graph sheet. You have to draw a table. Let it be x and let it be y. If I am going to put x equal to 0 here, I am going to substitute x equal to 0. I will tell you the reason. Listen carefully. If I put x equal to 0, what happens? If x equal to 0, 0 plus y equal to 6. If x equal to 0, 0 plus y equal to 6. Or y equal to 6. If I put y equal to 0, what happens? If y equal to 0, x plus 0 equal to 6. Or x equal to 6. Remember, to draw the graph of x plus y equal to 6, if initially you have to put x equal to 0, you will get y. Then you have to put y equal to 0, you will get x6. I will repeat, but you listen carefully. And on the graph sheets, there are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. On y-axis, there are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Okay. So the graph, drawing the graph of x plus y equal to 6. Here we have a point 0, 6. Is it correct? We studied the plotting the point in the 9th standard. Here I have a point 0, 6. When x is 0, y 6. 0 comma 6. This means that 0 comma 6. So 0 comma 6, it is on y axis. Just mark it. And there is another point 6 comma 0. Can you see that? 6 comma 0 here. 6 comma 0. 6 comma 0, it is here. What is this point? This is 0 comma 6. And what is this point? 6 comma 0. Join the points. Join as a line. Join the points, we get a line. So if you how many points on the line? How many points on the line? There are infinite number of points on the line, correct? There are infinite number of points on the line. Each of the points on the line are the solutions of the equation x plus y equal to 6. So once we draw the line, there are infinite number of points on the line. Every point on the line will be the solution of x plus y equal to 6. So this is, in this way we can find the solutions of a equation on a graph sheet. So this equation definitely contains 1 5, 2 4, 3 3, like that. 1 5 satisfy this, 2 4 satisfy this, etc. So in this way we can find out graphically, we can solve the equation like this. So let me repeat, to find the solution graphically, what is to be done? We have only a single equation right now. So first step is draw a table like this. You have to put x equal to 0, you will get value of y as 6. Then you have to put y 0, you will get x 6. 0 6 marked, 6 0 also marked. Join them, we get a line. Every point on this line will be a solution of x plus y equal to 6. If you take any point, that point will have x value as well as y value. So in this way, graphically you can find out all the solutions. We will not show this dot on this line. Every point, just keep in your mind that every point on this line is a solution. Okay, every point on this line is a solution of x plus y equal to 6. I'll give you one example. So you place now actually the drawing the graph is not specifically mentioned in the syllabus, but there will be a twisted questions, especially case study questions. We can expect case study questions. So it is better if you learn more about graph. Okay, so if you open the textbook, you can see the graphs. Okay, so you must learn it. In theory part, the drawing the graph is clearly mentioned, so you must know how to draw the graph. Let me give you another example. So the drawing the graph is mentioned in the text theory part of the textbook. In exercise part, the drawing the graph is not there, but in theory section it is given. So we can expect question in final exam, case study question or anything. Okay, let me write one question here. Question: draw the graph. Draw the graphs of 1 is 2x plus y is equal to 4, and this may be asked as a 5-mark question, I expect. And x plus 2y (6). Draw the graphs of in a single graph sheet. Draw the graph of 2x plus y equal to 4. 1 minute. Draw the graph of this in a single graph sheet. Hence solve the pair of equations. 2x plus y is equal to 6 and x plus 2y is equal to 6 graphically. This type of question you can expect as a case study problems. You have to go beyond the exercise. Okay, you have to go beyond exercise. ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിരിക്കുക കേട്ടോ. അനന്യ മായേ ഞാൻ ഓക്കെ ഡൗട്ട് ചോദിച്ചാൽ മതി കേട്ടോ. ഞാൻ മായ എന്ന് തന്നെ പറയുന്നുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിനകത്ത് അങ്ങനെ എഴുതിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. സമൃദ്ധി, ലീന, ലിസൺ കെയർഫുള്ളി. നിഷിത്, I will explain. Listen, look here. First equation is 2x plus y equal to 6, correct? What is the first equation? 2x plus y equal to 6. How will you draw it? How will you draw the graph of that? I mean the graphical solution of 2x plus y equal to 6. I explained the method. 2x plus y equal to 6. I have an equation. To draw the graph of this, you have to find the 2 points on this line. You have to find 2 points. I will trouble like this, x and y. You have to put x equal to 0. If you put x equal to 0 in this equation, what happens? If you put x equal to 0, 2 into 0. 2 into 0, 0. Correct? 2 into 0, 0. Plus y is equal to 6. Or y equal to 6. If you put x equal to 0, y equal to 6. Now I am going to substitute y equal to 0. I am going to substitute y equal to 0. I am going to put y equal to 0. You will get 2x plus 0 equal to 6. Or 2x equal to 6. 2x equal to 6 means x equal to 3. X equal to 3. So this is the rough graph. This is a rough graph. X-axis and y-axis are drawn. I got 2 points. One is 0, 6. Let me mark the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a rough graph. 0, 6. I have explained already. 0, 6. Where is 0, 6? Where is 0, 6? 0, 6 here. Maya, don't worry, I will discuss for you, okay? Don't worry. 3, 0 is there. Can you see 3, 0? 3, 0 is here at 3. Join them. What is the importance of this graph? If you take any point on this line, that point represents a solution of 2x plus y equal to 6. You can take any point, maybe 1, 5 or 1, 3, whatever. Whichever point you select from this line, that point will be one of the solution of 2x plus y equal to 6. So this is the graph of 2x plus y equal to 6. Not finished.
Sir, can you explain that?
All of it clear? Understood? Lina? All of it clear? Till this step you are okay? Okay. Now, what is the next one? The next equation is x plus 2y equal to 6. Is it correct? Okay. We can reduce steps. Lina, you send it. Okay. Lina, then you do this question, Lina. This x plus y 6, x minus y 4, same technique. By that time, let me explain to Maya. Maya and Nishit also, I expect Nishit also listening to my class. x and y to be written. If we put x equal to 0, I told you always we do like that. Put x equal to 0, what happens? When x equal to 0, what happens here? 2y equal to 6. X equal to 0 implies 2y equal to 6 or y equal to 3. മായയ്ക്ക് മനസ്സിലായോ? മായ ഹലോ, listening? Okay, then y equal to 0. When y equal to 0, we get x equal to 6. Look here, when y equal to 0, x equal to 6. So we have a point 0 comma 3. 0 comma 3 is here. You have to draw the graph using scale and pencil. 6 comma 0 will be here. Join them. My graph is not so perfect. This will be x plus 2y equal to 6. What is the real application of drawing the graph? Yes, look at the meeting point. It should be drawn in the graph. Its meeting point has the coordinate x coordinate 2 and y coordinate 2. If you draw the graph neatly, you can see that x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 2. The meeting point should be noted 2 comma 2. X value will be 2, correct? X value will be 2, y value also 2. So conclusion is the given pair of equations has the solution x equal to y equal to 2. So in this way, graphically we can solve the pair of equations. You have to draw the graph, not the point of intersection. That point of intersection will have x value as well as y value. That is the solution. But the graph sheet is required to solve like this. So it is actually there in our syllabus, okay? Solve graphically. X plus y equal to 6. Equation number 1. And x minus y equal to 4. The graphical method to be used. No other type of method, okay? Only graphical method to be used. I will discuss that. Listen. First, consider x plus y equal to 6. Draw a table like this. Have to put xy is there. If you put x equal to 0, what happens? If I put x equal to 0, it's a mental calculation. No need to write any step. If you put x equal to 0, y equal to 6. Then we will put y 0. If y 0, x 6. That is done. Next one is x minus y equal to 4. Next one is x minus y equal to 4. Draw a table like this. Put x equal to 0. Lina, you please remove the raised hand. Lina, Maya. When x equal to 0, minus y equal to 4. Mental calculation. If you want, you may write the step. If x equal to 0, minus y equal to 4. Or y equal to minus 4. If y equal to 0, x equal to 4. That is done. Now the next step will be drawing the graph. The next is I am going to draw the graph. Actually, the graph sheet is required. If you don't have the graph sheet, you must use the scale and pencil. So 0, 6, look at these points. We have to mark till 6, right? We have to mark -4. Okay, anyway, it must have a sufficient space, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 not there. Okay. Then in the same way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then okay, 0, 6 is there. Let me mark 0, 6 is there. This is 0, 6. And 6, 0 is there. This is 6, 0. Join them. Using scale you have to join them. This is the graph of x plus y equal to 6. The next one is what? X minus y equal to 4. 0 comma minus 4 is required for that. 0 comma minus 4. This is -1, -2, -3 is a rough graph, -4. This point is 0 comma -4. I hope you have understood. This point is 0 comma -4. Now 4, 0 is required. 4, 0. 4, where is 4? 4 is here. This is 0 comma -4. Join them. My graph is not so perfect. This is a rough graph. Okay. Nearer to that line you have to write x minus y equal to 4. Maya, Samruddhi, all of it clear? Now listen. They are meeting, meaning that they have solution. The solution will be, if you use scale and pencil you will get a correct solution from the graph. My graph is not correct, I mean exactly correct. Here you see the point of intersection has x coordinate 5. You look at this graph, the point of intersection has x coordinate 5, isn't it? So the point of intersection has x coordinate 5 and the point of intersection has y coordinate 1. So the point of intersection will be the solution. So graphically I solved it. The value of x equal to 5 and value of y equal to 1. The point of intersection has x value 5, y value 1. So in this way, without any elimination or substitution method, by drawing the graph, we can solve the pair of equations. So now listen. In the previous classes, what we have studied in the previous classes, you have the previous class note, right? You have the previous class note. So look here, in the same note I am writing. Look at the screen. You have the previous class note. In the same note I am drawing some diagram. So in the previous class we studied that if the pair of equations are given, there are three cases. If a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, a single solution will be there. Single solution means, in terms of graph, if you draw the graph of the two equations, you will get a single solution. Single solution means the graph will be meeting like this. Remember, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, what we have studied? The equation has a single solution written here. Single solution means x has a single value, comma, y has a single value. If you draw by solving, if you draw the graph of the two equations, the graph will be meeting at a single point. That point will be the solution. So the question will be like this: two equation will be given. What will be the graph? Okay, what will be the nature of the graphs? Whether it is intersecting or non-intersecting, like that. So please note case 1. Single solution. Graph will be meeting at a single point. Case 2. Case 2. Listen carefully. Case 2. Equation has infinite number of solutions. equation has infinite number of solutions. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. The two given equation will have infinite number of solutions. In this case, the meeting point must be infinite. The meeting point is the solution. We have studied that. Meeting point will be the solution. So, infinite number of solution means what? The two lines will be intersecting at infinite number of points. That means that if I have drawn the graph of the first equation. Suppose I have drawn the graph of the first equation. After that, I am going to draw the graph of the second equation. I am going to draw the graph of the second equation. If I draw the graph of the second equation, you will be getting the same line. The two lines will be overlapping, meaning that the first equation and the second equation will have the same line. So the red colored line and black line, they are intersecting at infinite number of points. They are coinciding. The black line and the red line, they are coinciding, meaning that they are intersecting at every point. So just note like this: the system of equation has infinite number of solutions if the ratios are equal. And in terms of graph, what we can say, the graph will be coinciding. Here the graph is what? Meeting at a single point. The graph meeting at a single point. Infinite number of solution means meeting at infinite number of points. It is possible only if the graphs are coinciding. Coinciding graph. Coinciding. So this theory part you have already written in the previous class. If there is a small space here, you please draw a graph like this. You please add it. Okay. In the previous class, it's very difficult to explain this because today only you studied the graph. So in the previous class note, you please add this one and this one. If you have written, you please raise your hand. The case 3 is there. Case 3 means no solution. We studied in the previous class. Case 3 means no solution. Two equations are given, they cannot be solved. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. In this case, the graph will not be intersecting. The graph will be parallel. If I draw the graph of the two lines, equations, the graph will be parallel graphs. Please note it. The last note, you please add it. Please listen, all of you please listen. On comparing the ratios, find out whether the lines intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. I will explain. I am going to answer the first question. A1 by A2. You have to find the three ratios. We studied in the previous class. We have to find three ratios. It is necessary. A1 by A2 will be the first ratio. B1 by B2 will be the second ratio. C1 by C2 will be the third ratio. A1 by A2 is 5 by 7. Correct? A1 by A2 is 5 by 7. Yes. B1 by B2 is minus 4 by 6. C1 by C2 is not required because we studied in the previous class that A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. If you don't remember after the class, you please memorize that. We studied in the previous class that if A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, a single solution, meaning that the graph will be meeting at a single point. A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, single solution, hence meeting at a single point. Single solution meeting at single point. Easy to memorize. So single solution. Let me write here single solution. Hence single point. They are meeting. The graph will be meeting at a single point. That point will be the solution. So intersect at a point. Okay, so the answer is intersect at a point or meeting at a point. Clear? After this we can wind up the class. A1 by A2. The three ratios are there. B1 by B2, C1 by C2. The second one I am discussing. A1 by A2 is 9 by 18. Correct? The first ratio. It is 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is 3 by 6. It is also 1 by 2. C1 by C2 12 by 24. Also 1 by 2. All the ratios are equal. A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. The two lines will be meeting at a single, the lines will be coinciding. The line will be coinciding lines. Understood? So coincident. This is the answer. Okay, please write down. Lina, Samruddhi, clear? Lina, Samruddhi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maya, okay ano? Mayaki, clear ayalo? Please send me the solution of third one today itself. It is homework for you. This chapter is over. Okay, everything I explained, the chapter is over. Samruddhi, okay, understood. So you may leave the class. Okay, bye.